Here we go, we're now recording.
This is the Working Town Council Planning Committee meeting of Monday the 1st of March 2021 via Zoom. So we'll just go through the agenda. Public participation, well, there isn't any. Item 1, apologies.
Yeah, we've received apologies from Councillor Harrington, Councillor Melton and Councillor Scott for different reasons, but they're all valid.
So there's just John on there.
Yeah, he might be just a little bit late, I don't know. I've not heard from him.
Well, if you see him trying to get in, then I'll just be all right, yeah?
Yeah, will do.
Item 2, declarations of interest. Does anybody have any? No.
Not received.
Item 3, exclusion of the press and public. I don't think we need to do that.
No.
Item 4, minutes of the last meeting. To receive the minutes of the meeting on 1st February 2021 and affirm them as the true event. I'll propose it.
I'll second.
Item 5, planning applications. So number 1 is ADV 2021 0002. Working Leisure Centre to display a screen next to the public open space. Have you got any thing on that, Catherine?
Yeah, I'm just bringing it up. There you go. That's the. You can't see it very well, unfortunately, but it's. Let me just put the screen down a little bit. It won't let me turn it either. But if you know the leisure centre, that's where it's going to be.
What does it say? No contract, no worries.
Membership £28 a month.
No, it's a little bit under the no contract, no worries.
At Penrith Leisure Centre.
Oh, Penrith.
Yeah, I think it's just it's
that just an
advertising all
example?
different ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think there's any objections to that, Catherine.
Okay. Okay.
Item 2, FUL 2020 0212, Siddick Overbridge. Reconstruction of existing highway bridge, construction of new cycle bridge, realignment of existing cycleway and associated works.
This is the document that was on the website.
That's great. I was actually going to comment on that because one of the people who lives in Stainburn has supported this and he wanted his objection to be put on the website as well. And I've sent it through to, that might be him, no. I sent it through to Simon at Allerdale and he said that they would both be put on the website, but I couldn't actually find that when I looked.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few objections to it.
Right. Is it all around wildlife?
A lot of it's to do with wildlife.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they've changed what it was because we had this about 2 months ago, I think, something like that. And that's where the new one will be, where the red lines are now. So if I just bring that along.
So is that avoiding the butterfly habitat, do you know?
I don't think this is, I think this is actually the one that's going through it. Just let me go back to this. Yeah, it's the actual bridge, that's the issue.
Right,
Yeah.
what he said was he's objecting to the fact they're proposing to build a temporary road and lorry park on 2 of the most important remaining small blue butterfly colonies in Workington, especially as these butterflies are in decline nationally.
Yeah, that's what the
is there anything they can do to safeguard it? Because again, there was when KFC was put forward as a planning application, they put in similar objections, and the planner was, the developer was supposed to leave a section of the land as habitat, but it was all demolished, it was all taken away. So if there's any way that they can protect some of this site for them, that would be good.
Actually, in the report, it says that they've made some adjustments,
Right.
but from the report that I've read and from the letters that the complaint letters that have been put in, the objection letters, there doesn't seem to be, as much as people would like them to do. That's I think it's the easiest way to say.
Can we just put some sort of, through the chair, can we put some sort of comment through to say that we'd support that if everyone's in agreement, if they can sort of protect it as much as they're able to in the circumstances?
Yeah. Do you want me to say that you object to the actual position of the bridge, or you want further understanding of what
this
they're
is
going
the
to do?
problem, really. You can't, if that's the only place to put it, we can't really object, can we? But if they can conserve some of the habitat, if it's for a lorry park and a road, then maybe that could be slightly repositioned.
Can I ask why
I
they're
can
putting
ask for further details.
yeah, can I ask why they're putting a lorry park down there when there isn't one there already?
It's for the works for the actual new bridge.
So it's just for the vehicle
Yeah, it's only
that's going to be
temporary.
doing the job.
Yeah. The thing is, in the meantime, it's the effect that it'll have on the wildlife in the area when that's a temporary situation, but it could have a permanent repercussion on the wildlife. So I can ask for we're concerned over habitat and that you want further information about what precautions are going to be taken. Is that okay?
Yes, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Thank you. If Blaine's okay with that.
Yeah.
I think we still need a seconder and a proposer and stuff for that stuff, please. Okay. Okay.
Item 3, HOU 2021-0033, Stony Hill Farm, Elbeck Lane, resubmission of application to 2018-0178 for the erection of a double garage. Is it all the same one?
Yeah. No, I'm just putting up to there. That's the building.
Why is it resubmitted, do we know?
Let me just have a little look. There was only that in there. There wasn't any other notes. There was just that and then a resubmitting application. I think, just let me read that. No, there was no other details. That was the details that was actually on it.
Can I suggest, if you look
Changing
under
design, I
Stony Huff Farm, there might be the previous submission and it might say whether it was rejected or withdrawn. Must have been, I
Yeah.
didn't check that one.
Oh, hold on. Just let me see. I've got another. Looks like the same one. Yeah, that's a different. Yeah, it's just there was those were the only things that were there that I could check. I think it's a resubmission because of the design as opposed to a resubmission because of anything else. Unless anybody else read it and knows anything different. Anyone?
No.
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 Okay. What would you like me to do?
We have no objections.
No objections. Okay. Okay.
Item 4, FUL 2021-0037, 21 Ellerbeck Lane, partial demolition and erection of 2-storey house.
There you go. I've got a few a few different ones for this. Just let me go to that one. That's the position, that's the location where it currently stands. And that is what they want to put on it. So I'll just push that down a little bit for you to see.
Has there been any objections
No.
received at Allerdale? None.
None. There was none on the site. There was none on the website.
To be fair, with where it is, I don't think it's going to be an issue overlooking anyone out like that.
Okay.
Can I make a suggestion, Chair? Because I don't think everything's always visible on the portal, it might be worth just saying to some of these that we have no objections if nobody else has raised any.
Okay.
Don't know what you think.
Do you want me to put like a little clause in it?
What do you think, Blaine?
No, I think that's right, because it has been, shall we say, not the best recently.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah, you could put that, Catherine, if you want.
Yeah, I will.
Item 5, HOU 2021-0024, 42 Vulcans Lane, demolition of existing utility room, WC and garage, and erection of new utility room, shower room, sunroom and garage workspace.
So that's the location of the property. And that's what it was going to look like. Just let me show you the next one. That's the new one. So I'll show you the old, and then that's the new. That's the way they want it to be new.
Is it set back from the main house, or can't quite
I'll
see?
just show you the art. That's the position of the actual plot of land.
Right. Yes, I'm with it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the way it looks now.
Right.
And I think that's obviously there's a lot more detail in the last one. But yeah, that's that.
Would you say that dominates the house? Because I know there's a resident here who's fighting. He's erected an extension to his house, and they say it dominates, and so he's going to have to pull it down. He's put in an appeal, but so again, it'll be up to the main development committee, I think, to say yay or nay, won't it?
Looking at that second picture down, I don't think it dominates the house. I don't
Yeah.
think it does anyway.
Right.
Do you want me to take that down, or do you want to see one of the other pictures again?
To be
Anyway.
fair, I think it looks like it's bigger because the garage is going off on an angle there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should put the same comments on that as the previous one, Catherine, if everyone's all right with that.
So shall I put that we've no objections given the information that we currently see on the website, but obviously given further information, we would comment again.
Yeah.
Is that all right? Okay, cool.
Item 6, FUL 20201 0205 10 Priory Acres, crown thinning of sycamore tree by 30%.
Right.
Can I ask, is there any more information on that?
There's no information on that. That was the one. Just let me stop sharing that. There was nothing on there.
I'm sorry, I'm going to be an absolute pain now, taking over this meeting. But it's about tree preservation orders. Whenever planning permissions wanted for properties, we get plans and shows out what work's being carried out and everything like that. With tree preservation orders, we don't get anything at all. So I was going to say, we regularly get TPO applications to overrule them. So I'm just wondering if we can recommend to Allerdale that we should get photographs and information as to who's going to do the work, what's going to be done to individual trees, and how it might impact on wildlife before agreement is given to remove trees or carry out crown thinning.
Yep.
I've lost everybody.
Is that a proposal, Janet? Because if it is, I'll second it.
Yes, please. And again, there's a lot more on that. Because again, Briery Acres, I've been up to have a look. There's one tree near the house that's already been reduced, but I can't see any previous planning permission for that, so it might not have a TPO on it. There's a large sycamore, which is towards the back of the garden, doesn't seem to be near the house, which might benefit from some reduction, but 30% seems a bit excessive to me. So again, if it's possible to say, get Allerdale to check on the tree, really. I think we should be a lot more careful about stuff.
I think that's the tree that they're actually talking about in this, because this is a sycamore tree.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
definitely
what
put
I'm
in there
saying.
on
Yeah.
those. Yeah. Okay.
So what we said, would that recommend refusal until further information is received?
We could say that. How do you feel about that?
Me?
All of you, really.
I'm fine.
Okay. I think so, because I think there's a bit too much, and especially this next one. I'm afraid I've got a lot to say about that as well.
No, that's fine. That's what we'll say, Catherine, if that's all right.
Yeah. No worries. I'll do that.
You see, it's my hobby horse, is trees.
Is that it?
Yeah, no, there's number 7. That was number 6 we've just done.
I haven't got that one.
Yeah, it's on the same
Oh,
page.
hang on. I was looking at the wrong one. Oh yeah, there it is. WTPO 2021 0009 Craig Bank, 2 Craig Road. Proposal T1, beech tree crown thinning. T2, sycamore tree removed tree due to safety concerns. T3, sycamore tree crown thinning. T4, lime tree crown thinning. T5, lime tree pollard tree. G1, lime tree pollard tree.
I've got lots of pictures of trees for you.
Right.
Well, that
So-
sounds nice.
There you go. There's a big tree.
Right. Which one's that?
I would suspect that needs either thinning or removed because of the location of it. I'll just bring one up.
That dead.
I think that's dead.
I don't know. It's too early to tell, isn't it? None of them are coming out yet.
Just let me move that one down. I think that's the one for safety because it looks like it could collapse.
It looks as though it is bending the wall, doesn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, sorry, wrong one. There you go. I've got, that's it. There was those 3 pictures.
Right. So I have got some queries, Chair, if that's all right. So it's going to go on at length, this. I've been to have a look, and there's a small group of trees at the bottom of the garden which don't appear to encroach on anyone's space. There's a large tree near the property, which is presumably the beech tree that needs crown thinning. but the details are very vague. There's obviously these photographs, but it's not clear which tree that is. It probably is the sycamore. So my queries are, how much of the beech is proposed to be thinned? What are the safety concerns that would necessitate the removal of the sycamore? Presumably that's it. How much of the lime tree is proposed to be thinned? And why are the other 2 limes to be pollarded while the first is to be crown thinned? And when I've checked back, there's 3 previous applications from this address. So they're all 2012. One was 30% reduction of 7 trees. That was April. In July, it was removal of 6 trees, 4 of which were lime, and they're very beneficial for reducing pollution. And there's no reason given as to why they needed to be removed. October 2012, removal of a further 3 lime trees, and again, no reason as to why. And so it feels like maybe Allerdale should be checking back on previous applications. And without further detail, it seems an insidious way of getting around TPOs and gradually removing trees from a property. Might be wrong, but that's how it feels. And again, we should be looking after habitat and just double checking. I'm not saying people can't get rid of trees, but if they've got TPOs on them, it seems important that we should see the real reason, because people sometimes say trees are sick when they're actually not. It's just a way of getting rid of them. And that's me done. Thank you.
Did you catch that, Catherine?
Yeah.
Absolutely every single bit.
I can email that bit to you if you want to add
I
that
was
in.
actually going to say, would you just email me a list of
Yeah.
questions and I'll put them to them? Yes, that's fine.
So that's fine. We'll recommend refusal until
Yeah.
same crack.
Yeah. That's it. Well done.
And then that's it, guys. I'll bring the meeting to a close.